It's the King of Accra on the beat.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Nuggets video. My name is King of Accra. I'm a music producer, songwriter, sound engineer, and I bring you my Nuggets video every now and then. So subscribe to my channel so that you cannot miss any of the videos that I bring. Today we're going to talk about a topic that really is important to the music producer. Now I put it out there that it's a question: would you rather put your beats out there so that it makes money, or you'd rather build relationships with artists and then go for the long run? In my opinion, I'll just like to balance it out and say you shouldn't just put everything in one basket, or put all your eggs in one basket, but rather you can marry the two. So you build relationships with artists and at the same time put your music out there for people to know who you are. First and foremost, if you put your music out there, when I say putting your music out there, I mean putting them on DSPs. That's the digital service providers like Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, and the rest. You know the rest. Now I feel like if you put your music out there, first and foremost, you're killing a lot of birds with one stone, and this stone is putting your music out there. And the birds that you tend to kill will be, first and foremost, when you put your music out there, you are creating a catalog for yourself, a catalog that you can present to people. So for example, I release my music through DistroKid, and as part of the stores that my music get released to, it get released to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the new DSPs that have been added on. And this serves as a great source of catalog for my music. So I wouldn't necessarily need to have a special website for people to visit to find my work, but then everybody's on Spotify, everybody's on Apple Music, everybody's on TikTok. So I could be like, oh, you can even use my music on TikTok, and then when you go just search for King of Accra in the music list and you find my music out there. That is a catalog that has been created through me putting my music out there. Now this putting my music out there at the same time it's making me money, because once there's a spin on my music or there's a spin on my sound, it's generating income, because some of these DSPs have ads on their pages, and because my music is there at the point in time where my fan is probably listening to my music and there's an ad being shown on that page, I tend to make some money on there, and that really helps me as an artist. Another way that we are killing another bird with a stone that is putting our music out there is creating a fan base. You tend to get new fans when you release music and it goes viral. So also I will say that it's not just about putting the music out there, but then promoting it too. You can't just put music out there and expect, for example, you just put your music out there and then you go and sleep. Nobody's really going to find your music, especially when it doesn't have certain keywords or certain key phrases, and we'll talk about that in a later video. But if you're making an original song and the song is an original song, it will be hard for people to discover your music, because since it's not really being looked for, it often will be at the bottom of the search list. You understand? So there are certain things that you need to do to make sure that when people type in certain, but that's for a later topic. But what I'm trying to say is that when your music is out there, when you put yourself out there, there's a tendency for you to recoup or get new fans from the work that you put out. So never relent on putting music out, and secondly, never relent on promotion, because promotion is what is going to get you discovered. Okay, so always make moves, let people talk about your music, put your music out there, let influencers talk about your music. If you have a friend who is an influencer that has many followers, make sure that you are talking to your friend. Put your pride aside, reach out to people, post on social media, post on Twitter, post on Facebook. It will not catch fire just the second that you put there. But then if you are relentless, if you keep on going every day, one day the door will open and then you go through it. Another way that you can put yourself out there through putting your music out there is by making reels on Facebook, reels on Instagram, making videos on TikTok with your music. Do not relent on this, because this is by far one way that you can get a lot of plays coming. And you know, the algorithm works in a way that when you put your music out there and it's being played a lot of time, if people are finding your video interesting, then it is being shown to people around the world. This is when I know that, okay, with this happening right now, I can recoup royalties because a video that I posted with my song on it has gone worldwide, and people from all spheres of life are listening to it. Then of course my publishers can go into those countries and take whatever money I've made in those countries for me. So don't relent on, and you don't even have to make original videos. You can find a video that is interesting, edit your song into it, or the DSPs already have your song in it, so you just look for yourself, then put your music there, and it's going to go a long way to help you. You might find people from all walks of life turning up for your video, and that will put you all the way there. And with this, another advantage with this is that you can get so many plays of your music just by maybe 50,000 people just watched your reel, your 1 minute reel, and it's going to be seen as a play or a spin or a stream. Then you have accrued, just between now and the next hour, you have accrued 50,000 plays on your music, and that is a big plus. Many people don't get numbers like that. It's very hard for an upcoming musician to get 50,000 spins, but then when you use the right techniques, the right strategies, you're going to be able to get that. So let's not relent on this. And all this is bringing you money, and at the same time you are building relationships with other artists. Okay, I have music out there, this is my Spotify, go there, you're going to listen to all my beats, and of course I have exclusive beats, so they know what kind of work you're bringing on the table. And when you get there, it's a win-win both for you and the artist, because he knows or she knows what kind of music you have per he or she visiting your DSPs or your Spotify. He or she knows what kind of work you're bringing on board. Then you can tend to work. But do not be like, oh, I'm just waiting for the right time to meet an artist and then I'm going to shop my beats to this artist. Don't wait. Put your music out there. Your music can make you money, so don't just sit down and wait. Let the music make money, and also build relationship with other artists. And this is what I really want to talk about today, because there are people who have packaged their beats down. They're waiting for a day that they will meet a Jay-Z or a Burna Boy or a Davido or whatever. You know what I mean? If you put yourself out there and there's a viral video that has your music, it is very easy for a Davido or Burna Boy to chance upon your music and be like, yeah, I like the sound. Let's reach out to this guy and then let's see what's going to happen. So don't relent. Put your best foot forward. Put your music out there. Put your work out there. Make sure you are covering all ends. Learn. Never stop learning, and you're going to be on top of your game. My name is King of Accra. I've come to the end of my video. Wherever you saw this video, subscribe and share this video to a musician, and you might be giving him 1 or 2 ideas that they might have missed out. Join my next video by subscribing to my feed, and then we're going to get it all rolling out. My name is King of Accra. It has been a pleasure bringing you this nugget from my mental space, and I'll catch you in the next video. Boom.